we're going to graph the linear system x minus y equals 8 and 2x plus y equals 7 using WebAssign. So I'm going to choose the line tool and I'm going to use intercepts. So when x equals 0, y will equal minus 8, because 0 minus negative 8 is 8. And when y equals 0, x will equal 8. So there's our first line. To get the second line, we select the line tool again. Let x equal 0. Y will equal 7. Let y equal 0. X will equal 7/2. Two separate lines. It appears they cross at 5, negative 3. Notice 5 minus negative 3 would be 8, and 2 times 5 plus negative 3 would be 7. So 5, negative 3 is the solution for the system. And there's only one solution. So, going to the next example, our system is 8x plus 14y equals negative 12, 2x plus 7/2 y equals negative 3. We choose the line tool. When x equals 0 in the first equation, y equals negative 12/14 or negative 6/7. When y equals 0, x equals negative 12/8 or negative 3/2. Now we go to the second equation, choose the line tool. When x equals 0, y will equal negative 6/7. And when y equals 0, x will equal negative 3/2. It appears as if the two lines are exactly the same. We can confirm that because if we multiply both sides of the second equation by 4, we will get the coefficients in the first equation. So the two equations are equivalent. So this time, the system actually is equivalent to a single line, and every point on that line is a solution for the system. So we have infinitely many solutions. In this next one, we have the equation 4x plus 4y equals 0 and negative 18x minus 18y equals 18. And so we choose the line tool. In the first equation, when x is equal to 0, so is y. So the line goes through the origin for its x and y intercepts. So we'll have to choose another value for x. Let's let x equal 1, and then y will have to equal negative 1. For the second equation, when x equals 0, y equals negative 1. When y equals 0, x equals negative 1. And these two lines appear to be parallel to each other. You'll notice that if you solve each of them for y, their slope is going to be negative 1. So although they are extremely close together, they do not intersect, so there is no solution. And then our last example is the system, the opposite of x plus 1/4 y equals negative 9, and 4x minus y equals 36. This time we have to be careful because when x equals 0, y would equal negative 36, and that would not be on our grid. And so instead I'm going to let y equal 0, find the x-intercept when y equals 0, x equals 9. So one of the points on our line is 9, 0. Notice if we solve the first equation for y, the slope is positive 4. So the line is coming up from a negative y-intercept to the right. And so let me choose a number in the first quadrant, and I'm going to let x equal 7. When x equals 7, notice we get 28 minus y equals 36. So the opposite of y is 8, and y equals negative 8. So that's our first line. And actually, it is also our second line, because if we multiply the coefficients of the terms in the first equation by negative 4, we get the values in the second. And so these two equations in this system are equivalent. There will be infinitely many solutions, all the points on that line.